to chat for the hearts that sustain us. Bring in the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us. Kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter. Building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour. Here in this space, every heart finds its meaning. Words weave a net where the world feels much kinder. Chat is the pulse, every moment redeeming, binding reminder. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour. Quiet nights and the storms full of thunder, chat holds the light, every word a new tether. Strength in the love that connects us, no sunder, lifting together. Hats off to chat for the joy in your giving. Every kind soul brings a world that feels brighter. May these connections endure while we're living, bond growing tighter. Hats off to chat for the joy in your giving. Every kind soul brings a world that feels brighter. May these connections endure while we're living, bond growing tighter. To chat for the hearts that sustain us. Bring in the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us. Kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter. Building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power.
Hey, y'all. How is everybody? Professor, it is so lovely to see you, sir. and Sunrise Joy Learn Daily. Welcome in. Are you somebody I know or are you somebody new? Because I could see it going either way. Professor, I caught you looking at your phone. I'm glad I caught you. And Cricket, my dear, dear friend, how good it is to see you. Professor, are you still here? Because it's important. Because, Professor, you won the First In Award. If you're still here. Otherwise, hi, sweetie. It's really good to see you. Otherwise, Sunrise Joy Learn Daily gets it. And if neither of you are still here, then we've got a lot of lurkers. A lot of lurkers. So how's everybody been? It's only been a few days since we last talked. I got turned down for some more jobs. Just declined. Like dating culture, swipe left, declined. Professor, you win the First In Award. So let me show you what it is tonight. If I can get my window to share screen. There it is. There's your First In Award, Professor. What do you think? All these First In Awards, y'all. If I don't say it often enough, Cricket, my dear friend Cricket Cinema, takes the time out of his schedule of very important things. He takes time and creates the First In Award and the third Minnesota Goodbye Award for us each week. And I probably don't say it enough, but Cricket, see if it works. There, it worked. Look at that. I don't say it often enough. I did, Cricket. I did make some fudge. I could mail you some fudge. Just as an impromptu thank you. You're very welcome, Professor. I've got your email. Email me again and tell me that I need to send you the Charlie Chaplin pic, and that will be my impetus to respond back. Susie, welcome. How are you? Do I know you, Susie? I haven't seen you here before. That's so cool. Look who received a membership. First of all, Susie Alt. I don't know if I've seen you here before. If you've changed your name, let me know who you are. But thank you for the gifted memberships. And look, guys, look who got a membership. J Bud got a membership, and Adam got a membership, and Rib Guy got a membership. Very nice. Oh, good vibes. Thank you, good vibes. I didn't know that Good Vibes was Susie Alt. So now it all makes sense. Thank you for that. Thank you, Professor. Thank you for that. I will get back to you hopefully this weekend. Let's plan it for this weekend. I will take the time. No notification. Well, that's terrible. I've only been live for about 10 minutes, not very long. I was trying to tempt Cricket with a little bit of fudge to tell him how much I love him, which means I need to send you some fudge to tell you how much I love you, as well as Sunrise Dawn and Susan. I'm Susie Alt. You got this. Oh, was Good Vibes in here? It's been a while, Susie. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. Thanks for the gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. So, like I was saying earlier, it's been hardly a week since our last conversation, and it was a short one. And I have been busy thinking about what I want to do with this channel. Do I have any plans for? Is my love language fudge, Sunrise Joy? My love language is food, that's for sure. In fudge or famine. Ah, Cricket, that's so sweet. My love language is food, and fudge is so easy. It's just so easy. And everybody loves fudge, especially when it is homemade. I'm going to start charging for the fudge, you guys. At least shipping. I'm going to have to start charging for the fudge. I'll have to specialize, start making more fudge. Mandy, my dear. Adam, your love language is Bulgarian. I understand Bulgarian can be very, very, very sensual. That is what I have heard. Thank you, Mandy. That's always nice to hear. I take some extra time. It's fun. It's one of the things. You are good vibes. Yes, you are good vibes. I am sorry about mistaking you, good vibes. I am sorry. I take one of the things that I enjoy about coming to see you all is I take the time. Fudge does not melt in the mail, Mandy. I don't know. It is the magic of fudge. It has not melted so far, although, to be fair, y'all, I haven't sent it in the summertime. Thank you, good vibes. We'll have to consider this. I mean, I do put it in a Ziploc bag. It's not like it's going to fall out, but hmm, I think you're right, Mandy. Thank you. Thank you for this. I think you're right. I think when I sent fudge in the past, I sent it in the wintertime, y'all. And here it is, high July. Sugar is magical. Yes, it is. Sugar is magical. Chocolate and sugar combined is high magic, right? And apparently, I make good fudge, although fudging the details, Adam, I like that. Fudging the details is good. I could pack some little ice packs in it. I could do that. It melted just as good melted. Cricket, you're so sweet. I don't know where I'd find little ice packs to pack with it. And those ice packs, I don't know that they do any good, Mandy, because for it to get from one end of the country to the other, it takes a full-on week. So maybe we do need to wait until fall. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. I mean, I can probably send some down to Brain Fog because that's relatively quick, but Cricket, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do for you. Maybe I'll have to make up some cookies or something. It just takes too long to get it across country right now. Oh, Mandy, I'm so sorry. That's the worst. Hi, Paolo. How are you? It's good to see you, my dear. So good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Mandy, I use the recipe by Alton Brown. It's just very, very simple. And I follow it to the letter, and it works. 5 out of 6 times. It works 5 out of 6 times. So that's just, those temps have to be right. Yes. You have to, and then you have to, it's not, it is a little technical, and I was very frustrated. I bought a special thermometer because you have to let the candy get to a certain temperature. Oh, Cricket, you're so sweet. It's candy, so those temps have to be right. I followed my friend's recipe and she wasn't sure why it didn't work for me. I'm so sorry. You've received some across country FedEx and my frozen goodies will find. Yes, I need a glass candy thermometer. Well, I used a metal thermometer and it worked fine. The trick with fudge is you have to let it cool down to a certain temperature. And I thought that my thermometer would have the function to alert me when it got to a certain cooling temperature. And it does not have that feature. It'll tell me when it heats to a certain temperature, but not when it cools to a certain temperature. And what I need is one that can do both. So that is you berate the chocolate for 2 hours, and when it's just on the verge of quitting, you know it's done. Huh. Yeah, Adam, I've never quite understood why people love him so much. You can make cakes and cookies, though? Yes, those are excellent too, Mandy. So I need a thermometer who does both things. So if any of you know how to find a thermometer that does both things, that is a thermometer that I would like for being to make fudge with, because you have to check it until the temperature it gets down to 110 degrees. And currently, what I do is I get up every 10 to 15 minutes and I check the temperature every 10 to 15 minutes. Um, that is what I currently do. But in a perfect world, I would have a thermometer that I could say, tell me when it gets up to this degree, and then I could say, tell me when it cools to this temperature. Indigo twin, hi, sweetheart. How are you? It is so good to see your lovely, amazing face. Giving me compliments. I'll take all the compliments you guys dish out. You're so good at them. You're so very good at them. So that is the story of making fudge. Mandy, if you want, I can email you this fudge recipe if you want to give it another try. But it can tend to be, I mean, I hardly do anything, and sometimes it doesn't turn out. But this one I've had great success with. It's a it finally cooled down. Oh, good. Good, Indigo. Don't they have a good face, Mandy? They have a lovely face. Okay. Um, Let me make a note. Okay. I will get that to you, Mandy. I will get that to you. Special guest comedian Adam Carmona, indeed. You could get all mushy and say it's a kissable face. It's an adorable face. With special guest showings by Adam Carmona. Indeed, Professor. And for a limited time, live, Professor Kakan. You have 10 minutes before math class. How is school going, Mandy? You taking summer classes? Math is totally my worst subject. I applied for a job yesterday, job that I'm perfectly well qualified for, customer service representative, and I got a perfunctory left swipe. I think I already mentioned this. Left swipe. It's worse than dating. Swipe left. Adam, you're going to make me die. Is this thing on? Is it on? Is it on? You guys can hear me, right? It's all based on practical things for preschool and daycare. Oh, that's good, Mandy. That's really good. Yes, I'm terribly overqualified, Indigo. Terribly overqualified. Brain fog, it's what is available, my dear. The market is, they say the jobs market is healthy. The jobs market is for shit. The jobs market is a big honkin' ass lie. Big honkin' ass lie. Like prices of picking up furniture, making floor plans, buying fencing for the playground, all that kind of stuff. Yes. Good, Mandy. That's good. They make it all practical. Yeah, you can't just buy anything. It all has to fit safety regulations. Exactly. They got this shit locked nowadays. You want to take your leg off and leave it somewhere? I am sorry, brain fog. I don't think it's that the jobs are pickier. I think they don't exist. I think that there aren't enough jobs for all the people who are unemployed. And pickier, I made sure my electropsychometer never had a dirty pot. Wouldn't dare give someone the scarlet letters R and S. No face, it is good to see you. It's time for a refreshing drink break. Tell them you're at class 12 SP. Ooh. There are job listings out there, but no one wants to pay me for 15 years experience and bachelor's degree. Masters cost more too. Exactly. Oh, brain fog, look at you. What is it tonight, y'all? Indigo Twin got a membership. Susie got a membership. She gifted one and she got one, you guys. Isn't that lovely? I need to start doing something for y'all who are members. AI is about to decimate the job market. Yes, Adam. I fear you are right. And it's already insanity. It's already insanity. There are no jobs to be had. Hey, Mr. Big Chief, how are you doing? How are you doing? It is good to see your beautiful face in here, man. Let's do a Xenu Marlene, y'all. Mm, Clogged. It be clogged. Need to do that too, which brain fog? Being self-employed is how you're gonna have to go? Yes, Indigo. What are people going to do is the $50 million question. It's going to get very interesting. Very interesting. Members only stream? Oh, right. Okay. Warm it up? Well, that's what I'm doing a little bit. Thank you, Big Chief. That worked a little bit. I put an all-in-one, half full, all-in-one, so half a gram through the wash today. What's getting mysterious, No Face? You've been trying to find a better job for over a year. It's nuts. Hubby has been looking for a job for a year now, and there has been no bites. Absolutely zilch. Nada. Nothing. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, interview the members if the members want to. I don't know that I'm that good of an interviewer, but if you guys think that would be interesting, we could interview the members. Do you know what it is today? It is Orion's third birthday. Yeah, I was pissed, Big Chief. I was seriously pissed. Today is his birthday. Looking for a job, and then I found a job, and heaven knows you're miserable now. Or you guys could interview, we could do an Ask Me Anything. Yeah, it's his birthday. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yes, it's Orion's birthday. I didn't even think to make a big deal about it, you guys. It's Ryan's birthday. He is just a baby. Yeah, he's only 3. Yeah, stop. I can't remember if he's 3 or 4. Hey, hey. Stop. Yeah, isn't that nice? You got a membership, Adam? Cross species companionship. is indeed what we're doing here. Why are you being such a good boy all of a sudden, huh? Look at this, you guys. He never, ever, ever does this. Never, ever does this. Scritches and scritches and hugs and slobber. You know, you guys, I realized, Mandy, enjoy class. I hope it goes well. Kisses and kisses. I'll get you that recipe. Bye bye. It's his birthday. I guess that's what it is. It do be something. It do be something. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this just for a minute. Don't trust him, he wants something. Well, it is his birthday after all. Look at this adorable puppy, y'all. Look at that adorable puppy. So, guys, I joined this Facebook group for women over a certain age. And interested in finding friends. Wow, with the MLH no face? Yeah, that was sweet. Was very sweet. Oh, well, long-haired dachshunds, but not Mexican long hair. Yeah. Oh, are you a sweet puppy? Yeah. Hey guys, remind me what I was talking about. It's gone right out of my head. Oh, Facebook group for older women, because apparently now I'm older. A Facebook group for older women looking to make new friends. Sponsored by the AARP. Apparently, autocorrect stinks. Indeed, it does, Professor. Thank you, Sunrise Joy. I am his salt lick brain fog. He likes to lick. So this Facebook group is sponsored by the AARP for women over 50 who want to make friends. And turns out there is a small group of women who live rather close here. So I was considering, since I've decided that I need more in-person friends, I was considering that what I should do, hey, that what I should do is, well, I was considering ways to make friends in person. So since these people seem close, I guess I'm going to try and meet up with them. So keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. That's a scary thing. We've always been older than someone. It's just more now. Exactly, Cricket. Okay, do you want down, Bubba? You know what you get? You were a good boy. Are you a good boy? Just a good boy. You're a good boy. The great idea? Okay. It is a terrifyingly terrifying idea, Sunrise Joy. It is terrifying. I cannot begin to tell you guys, like, I can do this. I know, No Face. I know. I know. I know, but I got to start somewhere. And I ran across it. If it's a total flame out, it's a total flame out, but I got to start somewhere. Oh, Professor, I am so sorry. I'll start talking. I'll start reading what the comment says. So, Sunrise Joy said that is a great idea, to which I said, yes, but it's a terrifying idea. And then No Face said the AARP, maybe it's the My Turn Now magazine, no holding back, all op-eds with a twist of lemon and a dash of Southern charm. To which I say, yes, I know. Yes, I know. And I got to start somewhere. Being myself is being myself was not always a good thing when I was younger. And so I tend to be incredibly reserved in public, incredibly reserved. And occasionally, you'll have something to talk about here. Brain Fog says you'll have something to talk about here. It could be your older lady group gossip. Yes, indeed, Brain Fog. That's true. And Don Glove says best place to start is at the beginning. Yes, Don, I think, you know, they may not be the ladies that I jive with, but I don't know that until I done tried it. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've got some fudge made up now. Maybe I can go find the neighbors because their music is playing this evening. So maybe tomorrow or Friday night. I will go and find the neighbors whom I'm down with old Gigi. What do you mean, no face? The good news is you can begin and begin again if you need to. Exactly, Dawn. Exactly. I'm not down with any. I'm not sure what you're referencing, no face. It's hard to be open and authentic with people. Yeah. Yeah. It's really. Oh, Cricket, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. We should talk more often, Cricket. We should talk more often. Someday, if I had my way. Old lady group gossip. Oh, I don't know that song, no face. I'm sorry. We would all have so much fun. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if we all lived close by? Which is part of the reason I'm really excited because these ladies, I mean, they live within a mile radius of me. These ladies are very, very, very close. And I have had members non-recorded video voice call. We could go back to doing that. We could do that, Indigo. Because my dream, if I were to have a dream of what this could look like, and maybe you guys can help me build it, I want a place where people can come and feel welcomed, but also feel nurtured to go and grow in a sheltered environment until you're strong enough to go back out into the world. Lori says, can't stay, sending love and hitting like, sorry, gotta run, my dear. So good to see you. Sorry, you've got to run. Hopefully, you'll see this on the replay. Cricket says, hey there, Lori. I will. We can go, we can. Well, except I have to find the ladies to meet up and have a walk and talk in the neighborhood of the park. And I don't do so good with walk and talks. And I don't have any interests that, like, I'm not a hiker and I'm not a game player. I like to sit and knit and get high. And I like to do YouTube. And I like to cook. I mean, I don't have hobbies that fit into a traditional how do you meet people with hobbies. I mean, I've thought about starting up a knitting and get knitting smoke session club, but I don't know how you would do that legally. There's no way to do that legally. Like, you can have wine at a knitting club. You should be able to smoke a joint at a knitting club. A real lifestyle channel, maybe brain fog. Oh, sunrise. If I could find a church that that was really local, that did good works in the community, um, I would love that. Get lit and knit with Hey Carrie Ann. There you go, no face. Get lit and knit. You are a wizard with the names, man. You are a wizard with the names. That's gonna have to be a thing now. We're gonna have a get lit and knit group. Oh my goodness. And of course, I'll need to not monetize it. Luxury channels are all crashing right now. Lifestyle with real people would be perfect right now. Interesting. That's what Brain Fog says. Those luxury channels are all crashing now. Lifestyle with real people would be perfect. I don't even know how to begin to do lifestyle content, Brain Fog, and to do it in a way that's sensitive. Try Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, the Rastafarians. I'm not. Oh, you think so, Professor? Seriously? I mean, I'll try it. You could put together shorts about your cooking, take us to parks around your area, start with the fridge, love, cook it. Hmm. Pastafarians. Pastafarians. Yes, I thought something was wrong there. You're a card carrier of the spaghetti monster. I will check it out. I will check it out. I also considered. I've also Fog is bragging again, says no face. Fog is bragging again. Hilarious, no face. So they are recognized in several European locations. Interesting, Professor. I will take a look. I promise. I've got I've got a note of things that I need to take a look at there. What was I was gonna say? Give me a second. Never mind. Out of my head. What I was gonna say, out of my head. Gonzo. Gonzo, what I was gonna say. I wanted to pick with the colander, but California changed last year. How so, brain fog? Tell me more. I have a card from Community Chest that says I won $25 in a beauty pageant, says No Face. Oh, and Brain Fog agrees with me. Yay, Sean, she says. Yay, Sean. Community Chest that says I won $25 in a beauty pageant. So my dream would be for this to be a place. Taking that Fab Daddy. How are you, sir? I will take another hit. It's still clogged. How was that, Fab Daddy? Just for you. The Pastafarians created the Gregorian calendar, says Adam. Mm-mm. That was an autocorrect on my part. Adam said the Pastafarians created the Gregorian colander. 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 Happy Wednesday to you, Fab Daddy. Oh my God. Okay, now we're better. Being spaghetti, I couldn't have a colander on my head for the ID picking California until last year when they didn't recognize the church anymore. Oh, I get it. I heard ICE was busting people outside the courthouse in Oroville yesterday. Well, that doesn't surprise me, Fab Daddy. I think it's incredibly unfortunate is probably not strong enough word. Foggy, tell us about your stylish headgear, says Professor. Adam says, no face. They defeated everyone because they have superior tech and they are always on sauce. Pomeranians. Parmesan. Oh, I missed one. Adam. Okay, let's read this whole thing in sequence. The Pastafarians, so you guys have till I get down to the bottom of it to add to it. The Pastafarians created the Gregorian calendar, says Adam. And after that, No Face says, Adam, was that after they defeated the Parmesanians? And Professor Khan says, oh, Adam. And Papa Cat says, or the Pomeranians. And Adam says, No Face. They defeated everyone because they have superior tech and they are always on sauce. Adam says Pomeranians used to be called Palmer Persians. Brain Fog says, Professor, I just jump around from religion to religion. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Talking about religion again. I was raised Unitarian, so I have considered going back to the Unitarian church and seeing what they have to offer. By the time you get to this line, it will have self-destructed. There you go, No Face. Exactly like that. So I have thought about going to the Unitarian church and getting involved there. The problem with church is it involves getting up early on Sunday morning. And I might do that for brunch. Church has got to be pretty good for me to do it instead of brunch. It just doesn't have much to offer. Better than brunch. In fact, that would be the perfect way to do actual church, is to do it at brunch. Do church at brunch. It's a meal that everybody can share together. You can have holy mimosas. We can make that a holy ritual. The holy mimosas. When Unitarian Universalists, in particular Baptists, hold a dance, nobody dances. There is a reason I'm only considering it, Adam. And it is that my experience says I am a little, shall you say, extravagant for a Unitarian. I don't quite fit the mold. And that is one of the things that keeps me from going back. Communion mimosas, are you all over it, Dawn? I am all over that. Communion mimosas, girl. Bring it. Bring it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We can all sit around, talk about our days, talk about our week with people we care about, and do it together. And start growing out into the community in real life and in the community on YouTube. So it needs to expand in the community in YouTube, and it needs to expand in real life in a functional and sustainable way. How do we create community amongst YouTube, bring more people into community, connect people across communities? It's so much easier sometimes to connect, not in real life, but we want to show people making the change that you can make this transition. How do you make the transition from online to real life friend? How do you navigate that? When do you let people into your life? How do you become closer friends with them? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ear. You guys tell me if I'm babbling. First Minnesota, goodbye. First Minnesota, goodbye. So what else can we talk about, y'all? Yeah, no face. I have an earworm too. Sunrise Joy says, thank you, no face. Now I have an earworm. And I'm not going to subject all y'all to the earworm because I have that same earworm. It's been going in my head now for about 30 seconds since I saw the comment. You think they make horrible TV shows about that? Oh, no, Face. I think you're probably right. Send them notes on loose leaf paper written in bubble letters. Yeah, but what if they weren't just horrible TV shows? What if there was like real life of that? Because if all you see is what's in the TV show, you don't see what gets left on the editing room floor. And of course, any reality television has an editorial lens. You two, you three, earworm, cricket. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm babbling. Maybe I'm maybe I'm projecting. Take the on brain fog says take the online to the real world By acting the same when you do meet. Yeah, brain fog. How do you do that? That's, I guess that's going to be who am I going to choose to be when I meet these ladies? And I don't feel like she's like this me that you guys adore. I feel like this me is too much to bring to people. Go to a nightly news reenactor meetup where people pretend to be Walter Cronkite circa 1977. Does such a thing exist, Adam? Because it sounds sort of fun. Oh my goodness, Professor. You're not helping the earworms. This is what I get for reading all the comments out loud, Professor. So that's just a dream. What would I do? What would it be magically? Because if I can think about what it would be magically, no face. I'm just me. Okay, so let's back up. I'm not putting earworms in people's heads, but y'all can read it. Big head strikes again. Yes. Indigo twin. I'm just me unapologetically. If people don't want to take it, they don't. I don't take it personally. Yeah, I'm not sure I know how to be this person in real life. I don't know. No Face says, I don't know what you people are talking about. I was referring to a company video that Human Resources made us watch in the 80s, and that's all I'm going to say. Sunrise Joy says, choose to be Carrie Ann. She's excellent. Oh my goodness. You guys, I will try. I will try. Now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Adam says, and now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Pardon me. Susan, how are you, dear? It is good to see you, my friend. I think online is real. It's just not in person. Maybe see if you can harness some of that when you're offline. It's okay if you're more introverted. Well, the thing is like I'm an introverted extrovert. So I really need. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I'm an introverted extrovert, so I need and I crave that outside engagement, but I'm really, really socially anxious. I've got a lot of social anxiety until I'm comfortable with people. And that's because I was traumatized as a child. I was not the popular kid. I stuck out. I I stuck out too much. Ambivert, we're very similar. Try starting with something you have in common, cooking, crafting, etc., that would help break the ice. Yes, Indigo. I am going to start with those things. Justin, how are you, dear? I am so glad you have 431 subs, my dear. Perfect just the way I am. Thank you, good vibes. The quote from the Help movie, you are beautiful, you are smart. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I had an ectopic pregnancy. Excuse me for a moment. We're being interrupted by His Royal Highness. Tell anyone I meet to join the chat and leave it to me. Oh, Adam, you're going to be my wingman. It's Soda. Hi, baby. Yeah. Give everybody a good shot of cat butt, huh, babe? Yes. Yeah. How are you, Bubba? Yeah. Sorry to give you guys so much cat butt. Oh, buddy, yes. Can you guys hear him purring? Sorry, that was me coughing. Now he's kissing my nose. He's grooming my nose. Okay, that's enough, y'all. Yes. Here, let's fix the camera for y'all. There we go. Yes, Bubba. You want more scritches? This is what happens when I stop giving him scritches, y'all. You watch. You watch. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Yes, I know what he did to my nose last time. I've just let him lick it too much. Orion, hush. Get baked with Hey Carrie Ann. The cooking show you never know you want it, but you can't turn off. And fried, deep fried Orion rings and goodbye pie. No, no face. He is Sunrise Joy. He is a Maine Coon cat. He is very big. He is actually 22 pounds. Susan, isn't he beautiful? He's 22 pounds. And he's bigger than Orion is. What's that, bud boy? Yes. Hmm. What are we going to tell all those people? Huh? I was just going to tell them a story about something, but I can't even remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was about the ectopic pregnancy. But why was I going to tell them that story? Well, nonetheless, he's robust. Indeed, robust is a great word. He is in a very cuddle mood. But you know what, brain fog? I haven't sat in this seat for a while. Did we get him from his shelter in Chernobyl? Exactly, no face. My face is now Orion. Come here, good boy. Come here, boy. Lay down. Good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. Good boy. Yes. And now Soda has laid down. So he has now turned into a loaf right here. So let's go back to Orion. Hush. Let's go back to the pretty view. Looks like he's growing out from the grooming well. He is growing out from the grooming quite well. It'll be another 3 months before I have to shave him again. For those of you who don't know, oh my God, Papa Cat. A loaf. Papa Cat says a loaf. That shows he's well bred. Oh my goodness, Papa Cat. Yep. He likes the grooming. He likes the grooming. He likes getting shaved. He lets me shave him. Hush. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. I am. I need to teach Orion to sit by me quietly without going anywhere. Come on, Orion. Good boy. Yes, a good boy. So he will, yeah, keep the finger out of my eye. My chin is already itching up a storm. Did Papa Cat just win dad joke of the year? It was a pretty dad joke. It indeed was pretty dad like. So I need to train Orion. Oops, you guys, we hit second Minnesota goodbye. Second Minnesota goodbye. We hit it. It's like it looks like we might be going. It looks like we might be going the full distance tonight. Maybe I'm feeling back in the swing of things. Maybe. Maybe it's possible. I have to go back. Hey, Ro, how are you? I have to go back to work tomorrow. Minnesota pie, rhubarb, strawberry rhubarb, no face. That's Minnesota pie. Strawberry rhubarb. That's what I think. Ro, you have been here previously. I remember you. Welcome back. Welcome back. No face, we have gone to 6 or 7, as I recall. But generally, Susan is right. There are 4 generally, and only 4. Generally, the 4th is the one that sticks, although there have been occasions when the party started late. And when that happens, you kind of have to go with the flow. And if that means we go to 7 or 8 Minnesotas, we go to 7 or 8 Minnesotas. You're the only one who makes sense anymore, No Face says to Susan P. No Face, you're adorable. Yep, sometimes 7, exactly. It has been known to happen in the annals of Hey Carrie Ann history. It has been known to happen. So The Minnesota flow. Indeed, no face. Indeed. No face. Now I need to remember the lit knit, the knit lit, the lit knit. Get lit with Carrie Ann. What's scary, Susan? Moose on the loose. How are you? It is good to see you, sir. Where are you this fine evening? I know you managed to travel all over the place, so are you at home in Louisiana or are you on the move again? Let's go the distance. Let's go for speed. Oh, Adam, let's just go the distance. Speed isn't going to be a part of it. We're going to be very slow and steady. I have determined that my pace is slow and steady. Oh, that's scary. You making sense? Got it. Susan says her making sense is what's scary. Good vibes. Good night, my dear. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It's always so nice to see you. Get lit and knit with K. Carrie Ann. What's the question? I couldn't remember the title, No Face. I couldn't remember the title. And Lorelei, it is good to see you, my dear. Adam is eating cake. You're in New Orleans for a few weeks? That's nice, Moose. It must be nice to have some time at home. I know traveling must, I don't know. I assume that traveling must wear on one, but on the other hand, if that's the life you're accustomed to, then I guess it's different for different people, right? I still, however it is you go, it's nice to be able to visit home. I know I haven't been back home for quite some time, and it's something I need to do. No face like Frank Sinatra, Adam. You love being back? Do you love being back or do you love the travel, Moose? I'm not sure which one to assume. I love my home, but home is always there. Got it. Got it. I can understand that perspective. I wish that I'd had that perspective a little more when I was younger. I sometimes, y'all, I gotta just, I'm so far sitting down that they go right over my head. I admit that sometimes they come out of left field and I just miss them. And I recognize that it's not left field for everybody, but it's left field for me for some reason. So sometimes I just miss them. I know you guys probably don't care. Clearly, it's a sore spot for me. Zing, exactly. Exactly, no face. But that's okay. One of the reasons that Adam does the not true for us, yes, brain fog. Every once and so often, I'm like, seriously? You love traveling more, but home is always there. I'd tell that to everyone that's scared to leave. Yeah, Moose, I never got over that scared to leave part. Maybe I need to conquer that. It's hard when I use the wheelchair. So I need to either commit to getting strong enough to not needing it or figure out how to travel with it. And also figure out how to travel on a budget. That is the question, right, y'all? How to travel on a budget. And I've got kids and pets and all the things you have when you don't travel. I would love to travel more. I would, you know, I would like to live that glamorous life that they promised us. You just gorged on mandarin oranges, Adam? That sounds like a lovely thing to do. I have to admit, I did eat a good two, closing on three portions of fudge already this evening after I made the fudge. I have to admit to that. Mandarin oranges and fudge, one of my favorite combinations is orange and chocolate. And orange and chocolate with spice is even better. I really love orange and chocolate. I like chocolate with spice. I like orange and chocolate. I like orange and chocolate with spice. What'll I regret? Oh, me regret it or Adam regret it? Brain fog. No face. I'm not sure I want to understand that one, and I'm not sure I want to say it out loud. Antics, which does not mean I'm upset about it. I'm just confused. Antics, dear. Yep, exactly, Moose. Your job includes travel, so I just recommend. Also, I let everyone know home will be there. I'll regret which tomorrow. Oh, the fudge. I don't know if I'll regret the fudge tomorrow. I'll be surprised. We will see. We will see. What did the doctor say today, brain fog? I hope they gave you something to help because I'm going to miss you tomorrow and then Friday. I'm going to miss you because I have to work tomorrow and Friday. And pretty quick here, I'm going to have to add another week to another day into my day a week into my schedule. So it sounds like what we should do for fudge is unregrettable. Fudge is unregrettable. That is true, no face. Thank you for that clarification. Guys, what did we decide about me trying the Unitarian Church? Antics says, Lorelei, hello, long time no see. I was just thinking of you earlier. And brain fog, in response to my question about what's going on with her leg and what the doctor said, says a topical on the leg, how for a while, so I will be investing in my lives. Down for a while, I expect she means. And Antic says hi to Moose and to Adam, and Lorelei says hi to Antics. So one of the things that keeps me from re-engaging with the Unitarian Church, we do need to move Old Tifa to Tuesday or Wednesday. Do you want to move it to next Tuesday? We can't move it to Wednesday, so it's got to be Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Doesn't hurt to give it a try. 50-50 chance it will or won't work out, says Indigo Twin. And the question I was answering to Brain Fog was home. I thought we were moving Old Tifa to Tuesday or Wednesday. So I was answering that by saying it's going to need to be Tuesday. Speaking of home, you're here now and might eat and watch a scary movie to put you to sleep. How do scary movies put you to sleep? How do scary movies put you to sleep? Yeah, brain fog, we should talk. We should talk because we actually, I mean, I've seen people asking us when we're gonna do more, when we're gonna do more old Tifa. So I think we need to figure out what we're doing when we're doing old Tifa. No, sometimes Moose, I just have an internal malfunction and I stop mid-sentence. That is just a thing that I do sometimes. I'm sure it wasn't the stream. I'm sure it was me just malfunctioning in real time. Yeah, that's a thing I do. Lorelei says, I'm sitting here looking up how to crochet cat toys. Crocheting has been good therapy, just making washcloths though. I am making a scarf. I showed it to Antics recently. Remember Antics? I have now transitioned to the third colorway on this 18-inch by 3-foot fine knit scarf. Pup Groomer has been crocheting cat toys this week. And you know, I've always been really down on my knitting. I've always been really down on it. Watching a Shakira ad, don't talk without me. I'm sorry, Sunrise. I'm sorry. So have I announced third Minnesota goodbye yet, y'all? Here we are. Let's announce third Minnesota goodbye. So Antics saw this scarf, and I have not yet decided whether I should keep this scarf or I have a friend that I might give it to. And the other thing I need to learn about, maybe you can help me, Antics. I need to learn about blocking and how and why it works and how to do it. That wrap you're making is gorgeous. Thank you, Antics. Thank you. Let me go get it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought. I'll show you guys. Okay, here we go. Let me untangle this from the needles and from the yarn. Oh, you can't wait to wear the one I made? Brain fog, that's so sweet. So here it is. And then it changes. And then it changes again. And see, look, I've got a hole apparently. No, that's just extra loose there. So I think that my tension isn't necessarily all good. Okay, let's back up with the comments. It's beautiful. It's super easy. Okay, Antics. Well, I need to talk to you then. You can tell me what I need to do. And Antics says, it's beautiful. I'm not giving myself enough credit. So you guys are probably going to tell me more of that. Brain fog, I can't tell you how hard it was to actually gift that to you. Me actually giving things, because I always see everything that's wrong in it. I see every single flaw. So I am really, really glad that you are happy with it, Brain fog. Really pretty and so much work, says Antics. It has been a lot of work. It's a very fine gauge, and I'm knitting on like really, really small needles. Really small needles. Lorelei says, I'm going to give myself another week and then I'm going to transition to a project for making the cat crochet hats, headbands, loveless mittens for a local shelter as a fundraiser. That sounds lovely, Lorelei. That sounds like a lovely thing to do. Sunrise says, back now and I'm gone. That's so funny. That's so funny. Dawn says it's pretty. Susan says it's pretty. The dimensions, well, I just happen to have Sunrise. I just happen to have it is 16 inches by It's 5 feet. So it's 16 by 60. That's how big it is. 16 by 60. And I'm almost to the end of the skeins. So I need to decide almost to the end of the mohair skein. So this is a wool and silk blend, and this is a mohair blend, as I recall. And so I'm not sure if I have more of any of the colors. Scarves seem easy for a non-knitter. It's just straight and square, but it's so easy to drop a stitch and have it turn into a misshape. Yes, indeed, Antics. Drum roll. I've learned to ignite that. I'm getting better at finishing and giving. Yes, brain fog. I agree. I agree. Ignore it. Yes. Professor, I am glad you are back. Antics, thank you. Yes, Sunrise, it is a nice size. It is a nice size. You're really going to the store now? Antics! You didn't win Third Minnesota Goodbye, did you? You didn't win Third Minnesota Goodbye and we all missed it. That Antics was already here before I said Third Minnesota Goodbye. Is that right, y'all? Because I cannot recall. Tomorrow, we are going to another county fair. I am getting burnt out on the county fairs. They are tiring, very tiring. So I may check with my client and see if they really want to do that or if we could do something else tomorrow. I'm going to have to come up with something else we can do, and I don't have any great ideas. Don't have any great ideas at all. Winding the measuring tape back up, y'all. An important step. Something I always do. Antics was gone. Okay. I don't recall the Antics goodbye timing either. I would have to go back and look in the chat, which I could do. Hold on. Hold on. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. One of you guys is going to have to tell me. If not, Antics will just have to live without. Antics was already here when we announced. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys, I'm checking Orion out. So, what else? That's kind of the down and dirty of everything that I have been up to this week. Um, I didn't tell you guys. I've got because I've lost so much weight. I had to buy pants for the summer, and I only got 2 pair of summer jeans, and I ripped the arse in one of them, in one pair of them, the week that the day that hubby had his heart attack. I ripped a hole in the hind end of my jeans. And so I have been with only 1 pair of bright pink summer jeans because it was the blue jeans that I ripped because I had 2 pair. I have a blue pair and a pink pair. Same make and model, same style, same manufacturer, just 2 different pairs. And I got my machine out today and I mended those jeans, and it is not the prettiest. Professor, I am so happy for you. It is not the prettiest, not the prettiest, but oh my goodness. Did I really, Adam? I lost a lot of weight. I know I did. It just came off. It came off like magic. Garden wise, Lorelei says the tomatoes are finally started coming in this week. For some reason, our garden was really held up this year. That's excellent, Lorelei. I have never been a gardening person. I do not have a green thumb. I cannot grow a thing. I know how to can and preserve it, but I cannot grow it. So anyhow, I mended the jeans. It's not pretty, but you know what? It is done. And you know what else? I'm wearing them. Yeah. So done is better than not done. That is something I need to work on. Done is better than not done. It is not one of the things that I do well. I need to make a space for my sewing so I can actually sew. Hmm. Professor, I have seen the commercials, and those commercials have sparked a firestorm. And I have very strong feelings that that commercial, has sparked a firestorm. Um, which I will discuss on Old Tifa. I line my crochet washcloths with terry cloth, a lot of hand sewing. I need to get my machine out. You're inspired? I'm so glad, Lorelei. Yeah, I'm gonna let it sit. I didn't put it away. I need to figure out how I can make myself a space for my sewing. Nerd Report showed 3 versions. Did it really, Professor? Did it really? Had 3 versions today. The simple things, yes, the simple things. If I had room for it, would I do it more? If I make room for it, will I do it more? I have a skirt pattern that I made up poorly last year out of some scrap cloth I had, and it didn't fit and it didn't work, and so I tossed it. But I still have the pattern. And I have some more scrap cloth. I've got some old sheets of my grandmother's that I think might work. Technically, it's Adam. Adam. Adam says I'm mediocre with needle and thread. Technically, it's so sewing. Oh, Adam, you are so right. Technically, it is so sewing. Um, how do I save 9? What do you mean, Professor? Exactly, Professor. Oh, Adam, indeed. Oh, Adam, indeed. So we will have a Stitch in Time saves 9. Oh, is that what you meant, Professor? How do you save 9? A Stitch in Time, indeed. With that, you guys, we did not have a third Minnesota Goodbye Award tonight. What is the deal with that? You never understood that phrase? Yeah, I'm not quite well. Let's hold on a second. Ah, it means dealing with a problem promptly will prevent it from getting worse and requiring more effort later. In sewing, if a small tear is repaired early with 1 stitch, it won't grow larger and require 9 stitches later. The idea is preventative maintenance. A little effort now avoids bigger trouble down the road. A stitch in time creates an attack vector for the Marcabs. Good night, Sunrise Joy. Sleep well. I'm going to do the same thing, you guys. We don't have a third Minnesota Goodbye Award winner tonight, but I will show you the third Minnesota Goodbye prize that Cricket so kindly made. She is lovely, I do believe. And with that, you guys, I will let you go. Take care, everybody. Until Sunday.